Hi guys, welcome back to the KILBURN-LONG family channel. Right, so obviously what I wanted to talk about was Lucas's Gitelman's diagnosis. So a lot of you guys that follow the page and know about his diagnosis, you'll know that he's on 15 tablets a day of the protocol here. Well, in his last visit to the hospital, that's staying the same. And he was also on the magnesium powder, but that's been changed to Neomag. I don't know if any of you guys that follow the page have taken the Neomag, but it's like a chewable tablet. He finds that a lot easier. He actually has it with a sweet, but he finds it a lot easier than with the powder that you would have in the drink. But what I wanted to talk about was the new medication that the consultant said was about. It's not so obviously the potassium is, as you know, is he's got more of it. Same with the magnesium, but this particular medication, I can't say amiloride. Is to stop the kidneys from the leaking, basically, because obviously the potassium keeps it in your system, and the amiloride actually is supposed to help the kidney stop it. But it's a new tablet. Apparently. He's on 5 milligrams of that. But what I wanted to know is if anybody else who follows this page, any of you guys that have got the Gitelmans, if you guys are actually on that, if you've just been put on it, and how are you finding it? So far, we've not seen any side effects for Lucas with it, which has been really, really good. And I think he's had one blood test since taking that, and his potassium levels have been absolutely fine, so it must be doing its job. Because like I've said in previous videos, one of the concerns that we have is as he gets taller and as he gets goes through puberty, will he need to up his potassium? That we're not sure about. Or will they find a tablet with a higher dosage so he can take less of them? Because at the moment, like I said, he's taking 5 of the potassium tablets in the morning, 2 of the chewable Neomags, and 1 of the Almiride 5 milligrams. So what's that? That's 8 tablets in the morning, and it's the same again at night time. In the middle of the day after school, he just has the Protocol, and I think it's just the Neomag. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's so many he's got to take in the times, and as I say, it's quite new. So, but yeah, the Almiride is a new one. It'll be interesting to see if anybody else has been put on that, or if you've been on it for a while. But they did say it was a new one, and the question is, if it isn't a new one, why didn't he give it to us first time round? Because obviously it's all right having all that potassium, but if the kidneys are still going to leak it, then it's not a case of what's the point, because obviously it's sustaining that level, isn't it? Which is what that potassium's doing. But also, if the potassium, okay, beforehand is being, he's got that in his system, okay, and he has to take X amount because his kidneys are leaking it, so it always keeps to the same level. Well, surely, if you're taking this one, which stops the leakage, would that not make this go higher? Would it not make his potassium go higher because there's less leaking out, if that makes sense? That's another question that obviously we're going to have to speak out. Well, we're going to have to ask the consultant next time we go, because it doesn't make sense. Surely it would be less of the potassium, less of the magnesium, and you know, because this should be keep helping his kidneys keep onto it. I don't know, but you guys that are watching this, that have got this, you know, Gitelman's, or know someone that's got Gitelman's, or look after someone that's got Gitelman's, might be able to have an answer for that. But no side effect. Lucas is doing really, really well. His levels haven't dropped to a dangerous level. Again, it's just a case of watching out for him in school. I mean, he has said sometimes he's had a few aches and pains here and there with his muscles, but we just keep an eye on that, because, again, we don't know if it's to do with the syndrome or whether it's to do with just growing, you know, because obviously we've got a little growth chart, and we've noticed that his height has increased since taking the potassium, which is obviously really good. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, so we also got because Jen and I had to do two tests to see if we were carriers. We hadn't had the test results back for that yet. There was two tests. So there was one for Gitelman's, if we were carriers or not, and then the other test was to do a chromosome 15, and that is so if you've got that chromosome missing. There's a 50% chance that one of your children, not one of your children, but there's a 50% chance of a child of yours having that same, being in the same situation with that chromosome missing. But then of that 50%, if they do have it, there's a 10% chance that they would have like neural complications, so ADHD, autism, that sort of thing. 90% of people that don't have that chromosome don't really see any effects. But Lucas falls in the category of the 50% because he's got it, and then he falls into the category of the 10% who does have autism or global development delay, which he has been diagnosed with. So that alongside the Gitelman's. Anyway, so we got the test results back for the missing chromosome, and it's come down from the paternal side, so that's my side, and we're just waiting for the Gitelman's carriers. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but if you, they say that in order to get Gitelman syndrome, both parents need to be diagnosed as carriers. But I mean, not in all cases. It's rare, as you know anyway. But it's just even rarer if neither are carriers. If Lucas has got Gitelman's and neither of us are carriers, that's even rarer than us. So we're just waiting for those test results back, and of course I will keep you updated on that situation. But again, the main purpose of this video was really to discuss the amyloid. The 5 milligrams of that, and we just literally wanted to know if anybody else is on it, how they find it, what's their side effects, and have they found, if they have been on it for a while, has their potassium levels been lowered or the magnesium levels, because the kidneys are retaining it. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video on a Gitelman's update. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again on the next Gitelman's update. Bye bye for now.